Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD Iraq's economic transformation. Progress, challenges, and currency reforms. Iraq has long been a nation of immense potential due to its vast natural resources and strategic location. However, decades of instability, conflict, and economic mismanagement have hindered its progress. Recently, the country has achieved notable milestones in its quest for economic recovery and international integration, particularly with the Iraqi Dinar's evolving role in global markets. From exiting the high-risk red list to ongoing budgetary reforms, Iraq is making strides toward fostering foreign investment and stabilizing its financial landscape. This article explores these developments in detail, highlighting the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Iraq's exit from the red list. A new era of opportunity. For years, Iraq was categorized as a high-risk country for foreign investment due to issues such as political instability, weak governance, and corruption. This classification discouraged international businesses and investors from engaging with Iraq's economy. However, in a major breakthrough, Iraq has successfully exited the red list. This achievement signals a turning point for the nation, as it demonstrates progress in addressing risks that previously deterred foreign investment. By shedding this status, Iraq has opened the door to greater global business partnerships and economic opportunities. International investors can now consider Iraq a more viable market, paving the way for increased foreign direct investment (FDI) and economic growth. The implications of this change are significant. International businesses are more likely to engage in Iraq's oil and gas sector, infrastructure projects, and emerging industries. This move not only boosts investor confidence but also reinforces Iraq's commitment to reforms that align with global economic standards. However, the next challenge lies in ensuring that Iraq can sustain this progress. To fully embrace its international status, the country must address critical gaps in its financial infrastructure, particularly its currency system. Currency reform, a key to economic integration. A pivotal factor in Iraq's economic integration is the modernization of its currency system. Currently, the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, operates under a somewhat restricted framework that limits its flexibility and accessibility in international markets. For Iraq to attract foreign businesses and bolster investor confidence, its currency must be open, stable, and widely accepted. Economic experts, including Intel guru Marxi, have emphasized that exiting the red list is just the beginning of Iraq's journey. A significant overhaul of the country's financial infrastructure is essential to support its economic ambitions. A more flexible and unrestricted currency system would enable Iraq to engage more effectively with global markets. One major barrier is the disparity between the official exchange rate of the dinar and its value on parallel markets. This discrepancy reflects underlying inefficiencies in Iraq's financial system. To resolve this, the government must implement reforms that enhance the dinar's stability and make it more competitive internationally. These changes could include tighter monetary policies, better regulation of exchange markets, and closer alignment with international financial standards. The role of oil revenues in Iraq's economic stability. Iraq's economy is heavily reliant on its oil sector, which accounts for a significant portion of its GDP and government revenue. With approximately 145 billion barrels of oil reserves, Iraq holds 43% more reserves than neighboring Kuwait. Despite this wealth, Iraq has struggled to leverage its resources effectively due to political instability and a lack of economic diversification. Comparing Iraq with Kuwait offers valuable insights. Kuwait, which controls 7% of the world's oil reserves, has built a stable and diversified economy. It maintains low debt levels and substantial financial reserves, allowing its currency, the Kuwaiti dinar, to remain one of the strongest in the world. In contrast, Iraq's economy remains fragile, with limited diversification and significant vulnerabilities to fluctuations in oil prices. To strengthen its economy and currency, Iraq must adopt a two-pronged approach. First, it must implement comprehensive economic reforms that stabilize its political landscape and improve governance. Second, it must focus on diversifying its economy to reduce dependence on oil revenues. Achieving these goals will require strategic planning, investment in non-oil sectors, and a commitment to long-term sustainability. The budget and exchange rate dilemma. A key topic of discussion in Iraq's financial landscape is the national budget and its impact on the dinar's exchange rate. The government's budget determines how resources are allocated across various sectors, including infrastructure, public services, and social programs. However, Iraq's current exchange rate has become a point of contention, as it may no longer be sufficient to meet the demands of the growing economy. Intel guru Frank 26 recently shared insights about Iraq's ongoing financial reforms, highlighting the significance of budget amendments. According to reports, the government is preparing to review its budget tables line by line. This detailed process could lead to significant changes, including a potential adjustment to the exchange rate. One of the critical issues is the amendment of Article 12, which focuses on ensuring the Kurdish region receives adequate funds for oil extraction, transportation, and related salaries. While some speculated that this amendment might signal an exchange rate change, reports clarify that it is more about securing financial stability for the Kurdish region. Nevertheless, the broader implications of the budget amendments cannot be ignored. Many experts believe that a new exchange rate is inevitable. The current program rate may not be sufficient to fund Iraq's ambitious budgetary plans, particularly as the country invests in infrastructure and public services. A revaluation of the dinar could help the government address these challenges, improve public finances, and enhance investor confidence. Recent trends in the dinar market. In recent weeks, fluctuations in the dinar's exchange rate have sparked speculation and interest among investors. For example, the exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar saw a slight decline in both Baghdad and Erbil markets. According to reports, the central stock exchange in Baghdad closed at 1,500 Iraqi dinars per USD, marking a decrease from previous rates. While these changes may appear small, they reflect broader shifts in Iraq's currency market as the country moves closer to implementing reforms. For investors, these fluctuations are worth monitoring. Small changes in the exchange rate can have significant ripple effects, influencing everything from government expenditures to the value of investments in the dinar. As Iraq continues its reform process, the dinar market is likely to experience further volatility, presenting both risks and opportunities. Challenges to sustained progress. While Iraq's recent achievements are encouraging, the road to economic stability and global integration is not without challenges. Several factors could hinder the country's progress, including 1. Political instability. Iraq's political landscape remains volatile, with frequent disagreements among factions. Stability is crucial for implementing long-term economic reforms and attracting foreign investment. 2. Corruption and governance issues. Corruption remains a significant obstacle to progress. Addressing this issue will require stronger institutions, greater transparency, and effective enforcement of anti-corruption measures. 3. Oil dependency. Iraq's heavy reliance on oil revenues makes it vulnerable to fluctuations in global oil prices. Diversifying the economy is essential to reduce this dependency and build resilience against external shocks. 4. Infrastructure deficits. Decades of conflict have left Iraq with significant infrastructure gaps. Addressing these deficits will require substantial investment and effective project management. 5. Exchange rate volatility. The dinar's value remains a point of concern for investors. Ensuring a stable and competitive exchange rate will be key to fostering confidence in Iraq's financial system. Opportunities for growth and integration. Despite these challenges, Iraq's potential for growth is immense. With the right policies and investments, the country can capitalize on its natural resources, strategic location, and young workforce to achieve sustainable development. Key opportunities include 1. Foreign direct investment. FDI. Exiting the red list has created a more favorable environment for FDI. Iraq can attract international businesses by offering incentives, improving infrastructure, and ensuring political stability. 2. Economic diversification. Investing in sectors such as agriculture, technology, and manufacturing can reduce Iraq's dependence on oil and create new sources of revenue. Third, regional collaboration. Strengthening ties with neighboring countries can enhance trade, investment, and economic cooperation. Fourth, reforms and modernization. Implementing comprehensive financial reforms, including currency modernization, can boost investor confidence and facilitate international integration. The path forward Iraq stands at a critical juncture in its economic journey.